100?
No, it's 24.
Kobe. R.I.P.
Dear God, make it
all
all
right.
right. I figure we could start this episode with some of these.
Yeah, let's do it.
An Uncrustable.
This is great, man. Thank you for providing these.
Yeah, you're
this
welcome.
is. Oh, you got the strawberry jam.
This is peanut butter and strawberry jam sandwich.
Okay.
Isn't that nice?
You don't do the grape, huh?
I like grape.
You like grape? Okay.
Yeah, I like it all. Dude.
Here you go. Yeah,
look at
cheers.
this.
Yeah,
Isn't
this is great.
beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really good. I haven't had an Uncrustable in a long time.
this is so good. I think I needed a snack. I didn't eat breakfast. Let's just do a
What?
mukbang.
Yeah, what makes them better than making
Normal
it
peanut butter and
yourself?
jelly? I
Yeah,
don't
what
know.
makes them better?
Dude, they're like 200 calories. I'm watching my calorie intake.
Mhm.
But these are like filling.
Yeah, I don't really know what makes them better than how I make a PB&J at home. I think it's the bread.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Is it real bread? What is it?
Dude, it's bad bread. Like I
You think
know
it's
this-
bad
Yeah.
bread?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I
I
don't
mean-
even really know what that means, but I just know it's bad.
Oh, here we go. Unbeatably soft bread baked fresh in the USA. That's good advertising there. But you look at the ingredients and it's like, all right.
I don't want to look at the ingredients.
Yeah, don't look. It's
I'm
actually
just looking
it's
at
worse than I
calories, dude.
thought. Yeah.
I'm running. I'm doing calories.
Oh.
Man, this is the best audio podcast in the entire world.
I know. We're
Isn't it?
really breaking things down heavy here.
Oh yeah. This is good.
We could probably wrap up here and
Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Bloom Pod. As always, I am Jake, do content and customer service here at Bloom Audio. I'm joined by my best friend, Matt, who does customer service and content. And we do this podcast every single week.
Mhm.
We record them on Mondays and they come out on Wednesdays. And people enjoy it, I think.
surprisingly.
We have fun. It is pretty surprising. We don't know what we're talking about, so that's just the ultimate preface. I always think, like, if people find our show, I mean, they just start from the most recent episode, right? Like, you're not going to go back to episode 1.
So I'm about to get into a new podcast that Andrew's recommending me. And I am kind of confused. Like,
is it a Bitcoin podcast?
It is.
Yeah.
Do I start at episode 1 or do I start at the most recent? I don't know.
I mean, are they going through, like, a program, or is it just more casual like
I think it's
this?
like they have like guests on and stuff like that. I think it's more casual.
I think you can just hop right into the most recent
right.
episode.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But now that I think about it, I think if I saw 24 episodes, I think I'd be inclined to start from the beginning on Bloom Pod.
Yeah, well, we've been going at a once-a-week pace. We haven't missed a single week, so that means we've been doing this for 24 weeks. It's almost half a year, actually. Isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah, it is.
I still can't believe they're letting us. I can't believe he's letting us do it. I can't believe it's happy. People love it. This is like,
I can't believe it's happy.
no, I mean, I can't believe
Yeah.
people, like, it makes
Yeah,
me happy.
but
Like,
yeah.
I just realized I have my hood on. I just can't believe that we get people in the comments. I can't believe people enjoy this show.
I find it funny when like our episode posts, like thinking about someone being like, oh, like Bloom Pod, like, oh, because I get that feeling when like, I don't know, some of my favorite podcast posts. So it'd
Yeah,
be
for
funny
sure.
that like if even one person was like, oh my gosh, like,
Well, dude,
what-
I'm sure it is. I
Yeah.
mean, Alex says it's his favorite podcast.
like that's just what.
But I'm
it's
like,
funny.
bro, how many podcasts you listen to for your favorite? It can't be that good, right? I listen to podcasts all the time. I don't listen to
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah.
But that's like a weird, like, I don't know. Anyway, all that's to say, we usually start these pretty casual, but thanks everyone so much for watching. It's because you guys watching that we get to do this.
Yeah.
And it's like probably like my favorite part. I think it's my favorite part of my job. I mean, it's
Yeah,
definitely
it's
the
one of
coolest
my-
part of
yeah.
my job.
Yeah, it's
right?
definitely the coolest. Yeah.
So definitely thanks to everyone. We're just getting in on Monday. I'm tired. Q4 is upon us. Re-amaze is daunting.
Yeah.
The content planning. We just planned content for the entire rest of the year.
Yeah. I was here in that meeting.
You
I'm
were here in the
excited.
meeting.
Yeah, because it was in
Yeah.
it was right next to you guys were
Yeah.
in the demo, so it was right next to my desk.
We just planned content for the entirety of the rest of the year. A lot of cool videos coming out this time of year. A lot of gift guides. A lot of
Yeah.
best ofs,
Yeah.
which is fun. I love like.
It is fun.
I think we should do some sort of tier list video.
And it makes all of what we do kind of digestible to people that don't watch content
Mhm.
as much as us. Because
Yeah.
like if if you had to catch up on the current market today of just IEMs, like you'd
You'd
be
be screwed.
you'd be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So to have like a summary thing is really good
Yeah.
for people. And for parents who are shopping for their kids that are audiophiles. I always think about
Bro,
that. Like,
is that real?
yeah, it has to be at this point, right?
I
Like,
guess
some
so.
kid, like, yeah, I don't. It's just interesting to me, like putting audiophile gear on a Christmas list because if my mom was shopping for me, she'd be like, "What am I buying?"
You know what I think it is? Mostly these Christmas guys. I think it's mostly like you ever see people like. I mean, I guess I can't say if I've ever done this consciously. Usually, to be honest, if I just want something, if it's expensive, I think about it and look into it and I buy it. Or if it's cheap, I kind of just buy it.
Yeah.
But I think for some people that are on a tighter budget than me, probably because they have way more responsibility than me, of course, like you, but you're a homeowner. But I'm saying, like, I think people get it in their heads. They're like, and it's fine. I mean, I get it, but they're like, it's the holidays. Like, I'm gonna treat myself. I think we're catering more to that.
Yeah.
Cause like, how many people are buying like something from our website as like a Christmas gift?
I would think at least some like.
But like think about Q4 in e-commerce being like the busiest time of the year, right? And like that's where like a lot of sales happen. A lot of companies do really well this time of year. But for a company like us, how much of it is like, oh, like I'm gifting my spouse like the Mark IV, like.
It's definitely not that. It's more like the top pros of the world. That's like the big one. Like that's your big gift or something like that. Or like,
but yeah, I could see accessories, right?
Yeah.
Like you need like adapters or
like
like a $200 Elitech cable.
Exactly.
So sure, I guess.
But it is more along the lines of it's a holiday season. I just got a Christmas bonus. I'm now gonna buy. Yeah. It's we cater way more to that than we do people that.
When do people get Christmas bonuses? Do they wait till Christmas?
Yeah, it's I mean, I guess in my experience, it's usually like the week before, the payroll before Christmas.
The payroll before Christmas, you get a Christmas bonus, and then
but
people are just going.
It seems like more people that I know get like end of year bonuses. So like,
yeah, because some people just get paid twice a month, 15th and 30th or whatever.
Yeah, so it's usually like.
So then it's just like an end of year bonus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about anything.
Yeah, I don't know either.
This is the only real job I had, I think. Not really. These are the only office job I had, so this is all new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. UFC this weekend was fun. I
that
had a
was
good
really
weekend.
fun, yeah.
That was a good fight.
UFC's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, Leon met God.
Dude, that was...
Bro saw the pearly gates.
Cracked, dude.
The memes of him, like, it was awesome.
Yeah, Carlos Prates just, like, looking at...
He's looking at him, like, with a, like, 1,000-yard stare of, like, is this dude for real?
Islam's talking about, like, after the post-fight conference, he's like, I don't know how he's doing this when he's just, like, smoking cigs all day. It is interesting. Like Carlos Prates after training just like smokes a cig, and it's like what?
Maybe it just keeps him up. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It's like holding in pee, you know. I just hold in pee for sport.
Yeah, I was actually telling
the bladder of a freaking ram, dude. I'll go forever.
Have you ever done that? Have you? Because that was introduced to that when I was playing soccer.
No, but that's a joke I like to say. Yeah. Like I'm like I gotta pee. Like don't pull over. Like it's fine. I like it. I want to hold it. Like, what? I did that to your bro. I did that to Nick and Rachel actually. We went on a drive down to Delaware, and I had to pee like 5 minutes into the ride. And it's like bad. It's bad because it's like, dude, you should have went before you left. Yeah. But I was like, guys, don't pull over. I'm fine. I want to hold it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll say the whole drive. Like,
yeah. What? Like keeps me up, and then like you just get looks when you say something like that.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
It's awesome. Why don't we talk about
audio? Oh man.
Listens of the week. Let's just start out nice and simple.
Listens of the week. Okay, that's cool.
Last week we talked about Can Jam, so we didn't do this, but it's really something I do want to do every single week. I have my listen of the week for sure, and I can get started actually. If you want.
Please do.
Give you time. I know you're not prepared. I actually brought it in.
Oh my gosh.
Here it is. The Dunu 142.
Yeah.
I think it's called the 142, and I think that is the driver configuration. So it's 1 dynamic, 4 BA, and is it 2 planars?
Yeah, 2 microplanars.
2 microplanars for the treble. So you have planar treble. I don't know how much this set's going to be because I don't think
anybody does.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a bummer. We're definitely allowed.
Yeah,
to talk about it,
they
right?
posted about it.
Okay.
And it was at Can Jam.
Yeah. So. Is that Andy Audiovolt video? No way.
I think he did do a video. I think he said Dunu goes basehead. I haven't watched it yet, but that's the thumbnail, right?
Yeah. No, it's called Easy Win. I think Google's just doing something wrong.
Oh, okay.
I love Andy Audiovolt.
I do too.
This set is warm. Definitely a laid back presentation. I wouldn't call it a bass head. It's not.
I wouldn't either. That's
crazy bass. I haven't seen any graphs at all. I don't even think we measured them yet. I pair them with the Baroques. It's nice. It's got a really satisfying rumble. What I like is I think this is going to be really cheap because I think the 242 is like $300.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cheap too.
So it's literally just the 242 minus a dynamic driver and with more of a fun tuning. And I think the 242 is like $300 or whatever. So I'm just assuming. I mean, the reality is this is probably going to be like $250. So in that price range, you're going up against EGOT Odyssey, Orchestra Lite. There's a couple others in the $250 range, but it's mostly like those Linsel IMs, or at least those are the ones you talk about, right? I know Vulcan 2, I think, is around there too, and people.
I think
like
Vulcan
IM.
2 is $349.
Shoot, so that's one more up.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
This is warmer for sure, but not overly warm. It's not overly bassy. It's got a lot of really good detail, especially in the mid range. I think acoustic guitars are wonderful on this set. I listen to like a lot of folk music, so that's big for me. It's so smooth, man. It's like silky,
it's very
silky smooth.
Yeah, it is.
There's nothing super special about like the upper mid range and the treble. It's nice. Yeah. It's clear, but it's not like anything like meta, like blowing you away. Yeah. But it's just it's been an addicting set. I've been like listening through like just albums with this. Like it's kind of like just pretty much just about been the only thing in my ear for most of last week if I was listening, which I wasn't doing a ton of because of the Can Jam video. But Dunu 142 has been my new favorite.
It's really
IM
good.
That's come out recently.
Really
I don't have a ton of info on it, but this set's been awesome. And the build quality is nice. And of course, you get a nice modular cable, which like, of course, right? Should be getting modular cables on anything,
yeah.
Anything. So that's what James was talking about in that video.
Yeah.
So I have 4.4 on here because why do I have 4.4 on there? I don't really know. Because it sounds better, Matt.
Yes, louder, better.
But yeah, no, there's nice modular cable. The quality of it is nice
it's really
too.
nice. The cable's really nice.
Dunu tends to do a pretty decent job.
I think they have the best accessories and unboxing experience in the entire hobby.
Yeah, funnily enough, I think Braindance might be my favorite from Dunu, and I don't like the cable. I don't like that kind of cable.
And I just saw a review.
I hate when it's like a mix match too, because it has the braided like wires, but then it has the one. It feels like how Apple's charging cords feel. Remember that? Like
yeah.
I don't like that in the cable.
Dude, I love it.
I think it's terrible.
Oh, man,
actually,
it's so interesting.
It's my least favorite part about Braindance for sure.
I find,
but
it
looked good.
It looked
good all
really
white.
Good.
So like it'd be tough to put an upgrade cable on that set.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it would.
Anyway, yeah, Dunu I think is like kind of like I think they're like B tier I think they're like B tier in this hobby. I think that people don't talk about them as much. People know about Glacier. Vulcan 2's been hyped.
They used to be really popular. Like when the SA6 came out, that was like revolutionary. And then they came out with like the SA6
so
MK.
boring to me. Like I just don't care.
Yeah, I guess. They should have made they came out the SA6 EST, which was not good. And everybody was calling for an SA6 that was bassier. So then they came out the SA6 MK2 that was like had the bass switch and it was like fine, I guess, but like
dude, so
they just went the wrong direction with the SA6.
I actually did a brand guide for Dunu.
Yeah.
Where I listened through their whole lineup like early on when I started Bloom. And all that stuff just didn't excite me at all.
Yeah.
They weren't doing any besides Braindance was good. And Glacier is good. It's not my kind of IM though. Yeah. It's not like my kind of tuning.
Yeah, it's fine.
People love it though, and I get it. Glacier's an impressive IM. But so for me, like Dunu has, and I haven't listened to Vulcan 2 yet. I don't think we've had a demo.
I listened to it open box.
Is it nice?
And Marty hated it. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't think it's that
bad.
Marty. I think it was fine. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't probably even recommend it much in that price range because it's so competitive. But like that's not to say it's bad IM, you know. Listen, I think it sounds fine. And if you're going for that kind of sound signature, which is I don't know, I'd say it's pretty resolving. I'd say it's pretty relatively well balanced. It had like a decent amount of energy in the upper mids, which maybe I think that's why Marty didn't really like it, and he thought it was a little bit too much. But I don't know. I think it was just fine. But again, like in that price range with it being competitive, like I don't know, it's not that great.
You know, I guess just all that's to say, I think Dunu, like 142 and Braindance, I love.
Yes.
242 is fine too.
242 is fine, but why would you spend more to get? I think.
Well, I mean, if that's your preferred sound, it's
Yeah,
the T Pro,
it is.
Top
Yeah,
Pro
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
It's almost the exact same
Yeah.
thing, because they're kind of doing similar things. They both, I would even say, sound similar, only in a sense of like, I think T Pro and 142 are relatable, and Top Pro and 242 are they exist with each other. They're not the same thing. I think Zen's does it better each time personally. But these are cheaper. I think that this is going to be cheaper than Top Pro or than T Pro, and I know that 242 is cheaper than Top Pro. So I don't know, man. I think Dunu is kind of like a B tier brand that doesn't get as much hype. Arashi sucks, and 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 that's all I have to say about that. And
Dunu's a brand that I want to like way more than I do. I'll say that. I really like their accessories kit, everything they're doing. I think they have competent tunings, but nothing really stands out in their collection other than Braindance to me that I'm like super drawn to.
I don't like that Dunu doesn't have similar builds on each of their IMs. I hate that. 142 and 242 have the same kind of shell design. Braindance is different. Glacier is different.
Yeah.
SA6 and SA6 EST are kind of like this. So this is kind of like what I like from them, this style.
Okay.
But Vulcan 2 is different.
Vulcan 2 is way different, yeah.
So I guess I'm just like, you got between Vulcan 2, something in this family, Braindance, and Glacier. We got 4 different shells going.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I know, it is a lot, yeah.
Like, I don't like campfire shells, but at least they're consistent.
I like campfire shells. I think that's the only thing I really...
Well, Clara is the most comfortable IM of all time, but Clara's shell...
You didn't get like a good fit with Ponderosa and all those ones? Bonneville?
Bruh, I hate those IMs.
Well, I like Bonneville.
Listen, they feel cheap. I don't like campfire.
They do feel cheap because that was the point. They just 3D printed them to get the like they just like try to be
Clara.
as cheap as possible.
Clara's nice.
Clara is good.
It's sound signature, obviously, but also I think the feel of it's really nice. But Clara, if you ever put Clara and Valhalla right next to each other, I learned this because someone was like wanted to buy them, and they were like, "Which one's bigger?" And I put them right next to each other, and I'm like, "Holy smokes, it's the same shell."
Oh, is it really?
But Clara fits better. I can't explain it.
That's interesting.
They got the same. I'm telling you, dude. They're like the same.
That's
shell.
interesting.
Yeah, same shell design, which is weird because also The Audio's shell designs are pretty A to A. What the heck am I trying to say?
1-to-1.
1-to-1, A to A.
I don't know. It's
Alcoholics
like similar.
Anonymous.
I knew what you I knew what you meant. I just was like, oh, this is
so, but that's what I like about like the Linsoul stuff. How like it's almost like proprietary shell designs.
Yeah,
I love.
Yeah, their
that.
design language is very continued.
So there's just like there doesn't seem to be a lot of consistency with Dunu. In that regard.
Yeah, that's interesting. I actually never really thought about that, but you're right.
I think about that.
Did you listen to New Andromeda? No. Okay. Why are you laughing, dude?
Dude, I hate.
I know you do, but
I know I have to listen. I wanted to listen at Can Jam
when. Chance.
I know, dude. I hate Campfire. Dude, it's so bad. I think they're ugly. I think all of them are ugly. I would never want to buy any of them.
Come on, man.
I don't like the pouch it comes in. I think the boxes are like usually like.
At least they're doing something different. They're definitely doing it different. I'll say that. But yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm not a huge fan either. But I just don't want two people dunking on that at the same time. Alien Brain's just.
What are we doing?
I mean, it's different. It's different.
I don't even like the boxes.
Oh,
when
I
look at the
no,
box.
come on. The box design's nice, dude. Give me a break. Come on.
I'm a generational hater.
I know you are, because this is crazy. Their box design's awesome, and their accessories are good. Come on. But I'm looking at some
I
of
disagree
these,
with the accessories.
What?
Campfire has some good IMs, bro. I'm not sitting here saying.
What are you disagreeing about the accessories?
Dude, they come in those like weird papery bags. And I hate them. Do you know what I'm talking
about?
I
do, and I like the papery bags.
Dude, we can't keep talking about
their design. Their design language is cool with their box art. I do like them.
To each their. I'm the world's biggest Campfire.
I'm looking at some of these IMs now, and I'm just like, come on, man.
All right, what's your listen of the week, man?
I'm gonna go.
Should I timestamp Campfire hate?
I'm gonna go with my best listen of the week, which was Valhalla and JDS Labs Element 4. But I've been playing. But wait. Because I've been playing with Element 4's crossfeed and stereo width features.
Oh, yeah. You were talking about that.
And that was really fun. When
we were listening to Mac DeMarco on the Spotify jam.
Dude, it was like
You were kind of freaking out.
It was kind of intense. Like,
is it that good?
Dude, it was bizarre. Like, crossfeed has just always been interesting to me, but when you play with the stereo width and like bring things out, like it's super holographic with Valhalla. Like, dude, to like open back like experience. Like it was bananas. It sounded so far out, like the birds in that recording being above. I was like I was tripping. Preoccupied. Yeah. Dude, I was tripping. It's
a great
awesome.
audiophile track, by the way.
It is a great audiophile track.
Preoccupied by Mac.
I know. It's perfect. Yeah. The crossfeed implementation, the stereo width is really cool in that. I really like messing around with it. I've been doing it with Supernova. Oddly enough, both all balanced armature IMs. I guess I haven't really done it with like a dynamic yet, but it's so much fun to play around with.
I'm glad it's working for you.
Yeah, because I'm usually not into that
I haven't seen crossfeed implemented in a way that like blows me away like that. Yeah. I've also never listened to HE1. I think it'd probably be nice on that thing. Yeah. It's probably real good.
Yeah. HE1's just awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, so they actually never texted me at Can Jam. Sennheiser.
Because you didn't text them back that one night.
No. Yeah, I can't be blamed for this. First of all,
who does?
Yeah, literally.
Did you see me reply to your comment? Did I say that?
Yeah, you did. That was awesome. Yeah, I was going to try and listen to HE1 at Can Jam, and I signed up, and they were like, yeah, we got some time tomorrow. And I told them, well, I'd love to film content on it. So, like, I'm doing that from, like, 1 to 3 if you can. And they were like, yeah, we'll be able to make that work. And then I got a text, like, 45 minutes later, like, hey, there's availability today at 5 o'clock. And I'm just like, I just got back to the room. You guys were out on the floor. I couldn't leave with Steve to... It'd be the D-Marks.
Yeah, no, it'd be
alone in the room at the end of the day. So I couldn't do it. But I don't think I realized that there was a person texting me. I think I thought it was like a bot.
That sucks.
I think I should have been like, well, I don't know. I didn't think it was like a real person, but I think looking back, I think it was. Because then they never texted me the next day, and I'm like, oh, they were trying to get me to come up and do it. You know? So I could have listened to HE1, but I didn't. Yeah. But I hear the crossfeed on that is like pretty revolutionary.
Yeah, just because it has so much resolution that it really does, like, you can tell like distinctly, like, oh wow, this really works.
Yeah.
But yeah, so crossfeed's been fun. And I really like Element 4. They keep adding, or I really like JDS Labs' approach with the Element 4. They keep adding firmware updates. So now you can control all the volume digitally. Dude, so like on your computer, you can adjust the volume instead of like going over the volume wheel, which is the best part of the Element 4, the giant volume wheel, because it's so awesome. But the
way you have it set up, it's so far away, though.
Yeah, it is kind of like over there, so it is nice to just adjust it on my computer. Especially with like after you EQ and stuff, because then you can get the volume adjustments right. It's so awesome.
See, I want to buy DX5 Mark II, and then you talk about Element 4, and I'm like, dude, do I just buy that? I don't know what to do.
I'm just excited to see where they keep going with it.
Has EQ though.
It does, but I only played with the EQ presets when it was on Chin's desk. I don't think I fully took advantage of what it has to offer in EQ.
Dude, that thing
it sounds really good. I really like the DX5 too.
Do you think it's better than JDS Live's Element
4? And I don't know. I'd put them on the same playing field, which is saying a lot because the DX5 Mark II is cheaper.
Yeah, that's what's
cool. But like
about it.
I would say it scales better with higher end gear like the DX5 Mark II, because
it's $300.
I know when you push the Element 4, like you can kind of like the volume stays really clean, but like I could tell like with the Nor X on the DX5 Mark II I preferred over the Element 4. So when you kind of push it with harder to drive gear, like I would say I like the DX5 Mark II, but for anything else I would say they're on the same playing field.
10-band EQ with precision tuning and presets.
Yeah, see,
so the fact that they say presets makes me feel like you do get 10-band EQ.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's through an app. If it's on the device, that would kind of suck.
It's not. It didn't at least look like it was on the device. And from Joshua Valor's video, I'm pretty sure it was through a control app or something like that.
Okay, I didn't see his video, but that's sick.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Joshua Valor.
Yeah, he's awesome. He is awesome.
Those
he don't know me though, dude. He don't know me at all.
Don't you think we could get him on the podcast?
No, I've tried hitting him up. He don't know me at all.
I'll hit him up. He know me.
He might. You probably have a better
dude. If
chance.
he does, I would be aura farming on you.
I
so
know,
hard.
dude. It'd be nuts.
I'm gonna email him.
Please
I'm gonna
do.
email him today.
Please do.
I love him.
Yeah, he don't know me.
Where does he live?
I have no clue. He was at Can Jam SoCal, which leads me to believe he would be somewhere near that because he's never been to any. Maybe he went to New York City. Did he go to New York City? Maybe I'm mixing.
He was at SoCal?
Not this most recent SoCal. I think it was the SoCal before.
He's kind of
he didn't go into our room.
He's kind of mythical.
I'm kind of, I don't know if I'm exposing him right now. I'm not. I just want to meet him.
He doesn't listen, bro.
He doesn't listen. He doesn't know me. Like I've tried hitting him up. Like, yeah, I'll send you gear. I'll do whatever. Like, let's just collab. And I get nothing, man.
That's nuts, bro. He has too much aura.
He does. He has way too much aura for me.
Let's get into the next topic.
All right, sweet. Let's do it.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm so tired.
Oh my goodness.
Couldn't fall asleep last night.
Oh, that's.
I ended up watching The Matrix.
Whoa.
It's like my favorite movie. It's one of my favorites ever. You actually came up with two. You blessed me and came up with like 5 prompts, I think, in our Bloom Pod pad, which is cool. So these are both your questions, but I'm only using a couple of them.
Okay.
You wanted to talk about how do you know when a product is worth the hype, dude? Yeah. And that's a good question because I kind of wanted to segue. Usually I feel like you go first on things, so my segue didn't work. But I was going to talk about 142 and talk about how it's going to be cheap and it sounds really good and it punches above the price point. And like, I don't think this is going to be a set that gets a ton of hype, but I think that kind of leads us right into it because something like Z-God Odyssey gets a lot of hype. And it's a little bit cheaper than this even, you know? So I don't know, man. What do you think? How do you know when it's worth the hype is the question. Obviously, value for the cost.
Yeah. I think you have to seek out actually as much negative opinions as you can. I think you have to dig deep into anybody that critiques it and see what they're saying just to see if it can even line up or correlate at all to what like people are speaking about positively. Like D1 right now has so little negativity that it's almost hard to find out anything. But like I just had a customer today be like, dude, like I don't like the sound of this at all. And it's like
first said it's like listening to water. What does that even mean?
I kind of get it. Like it's like, okay, the 109 Pro kind of tastes like a Coke, you know? Like it's like it's like warm and it's colored and it's like, ooh, this is kind of crazy. D1 is just you're getting the sound. There's not much.
109 Pro tastes like a Coke.
If I was comparing the D1 and the 109 Pro,
I am putting Coca-Cola and the 109 Pro in the thumbnail. I'm sorry.
It's colored. It's different. It's a little, you know, it still has very good characteristics. It sounds good, but like it's definitely a little bit more off the wall than the D1. Wouldn't you agree? Like D1 is just very fun.
I 100% agree with your takes. I'm just not sure how Coca-Cola is getting brought into this. Like I thought when the customer said D1 sounded like water, I'm like, come on, bro. What does that mean? Like,
but like
D1, I don't like it. It sounds like water. What? Like, okay, like we have reached audiophile jargon that I am simply too numb to understand. The 109 Pro is more like a Coca-Cola, a tap from the fountain.
Yeah, it's spicy.
Dude, tap Coca-Cola. It's like a McDonald's Coke, dude.
But yeah, I don't know. I think with finding products with like too much hype, it's like you do just have to seek out what some people are saying negatively, like or negative about it, because that way you can, even if they say something like super outlandish, like, oh, I hate the D1 because the mid-range to my ears sounds super dead. Like, okay, well, let me cross-compare this with now another reviewer, and they're saying, okay, the mid-range.
It's the best mid-range at the price.
The mid-range is the best in the price. It's like, okay, well, I need to find middle ground, so I need to start seeking out differing opinions. And I think, you know, just doing as much research as you can will definitely lead to the best results, but you just also have to hear it. Like, I would say if something is that hyped, it is kind of worth taking a risk on someone with a return policy like ours where, yeah, you have to pay a restocking fee, and that sucks. But at least you've heard it if you're really interested in it. Go to a can jam and really hear it. You know, try and get it on like a tour. Like there's head-fi tours that happen all the time that you can sign up for where a brand like us or a dealer like us will send out a product. A bunch of people get it in circulation. Like the Chue. I'm actually on a tour sign up with the Chue. So it's like you can, and it's like that. I just need to hear.
If you're on the tour sign up, we're all signing up, which is awesome.
I was just like, I just need to hear this. So it's
Chue, I think it is, by the way.
Chue. Because I just said Chue. I
thought you said. Oh gosh, we're calling it the fish.
Okay, all right, fish. I got on tour with the fish.
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, I just need to hear it. But I would say if you really can't do any of those, you just got to seek out what some people are saying negatively about it, because that way I think it'll give you a good gauge. Like, okay, this guy is either just generationally hating or he actually has good points. Like, and if you see that they're just generationally hating, it's like, all right, then I'm probably going to lean with more of the hype and positive. But if they have really good valid takes, like if some guy was just like, oh, I actually did a power like requirements list, and you can see a D1 is very inefficient. You need really high end gear to scale it, like things like that. It's like okay, that's
some stuff's just subjective.
It's like that's objective, you know. But if it's like there's one negative review out there and the guy's like, I think the bass is flat. It's like, well, yeah, that's what the D1's going for. So I'm gonna tend to lean more with the height. But if they have really valid objective proof that it's not, you know, for everyone, then I would say, yeah, then it's tend to be just more height than anything.
Here's the thing with like stuff like the D1 or like I think about the Top Pro. I think it like at the end of the day, if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck.
Yeah.
Like D1 is like getting generationally glazed right now.
Yeah.
Because it is like it just is a good headphone.
It's a good headphone.
Like so how do you know it's worth the hype? Well, like it's not overly priced and just about everybody absolutely loves it.
It's hard to find anything.
And even like someone like I'm not like crazy. I think it's good, but like I'm not like
I'd say we're in the same boat.
I do. It's a good headphone, bro. Yeah. I had good listening time with it. Sounds really nice, but it's not as exciting as like I would like it to be. Like it's just a little like whatever to me. Like it doesn't blow me out of the water. But what I'll say is like it's objectively a good headphone. Right?
I would
So, and that's like if that's the worst thing you're gonna hear about D1, then yeah, it's probably a really good headphone.
You also just have to know thyself. Like, okay, am I in the market? Am I in the market? Because we have access to everything here in the office. So it's like, okay, for us, the reason why we're saying it isn't super exciting is because we've heard so many different color tunings, so many different things. Like, you just have to know, okay, am I in the market for something that's off the wall? Or am I in the market for something that I just know is going to do the job and I'm going to hear everything in my music? And like when you only have access to one headphone or maybe you have two headphones and that's it, and you're paying, you know, full market price for these things like that, like you have to take that into account and just be like, okay, then I just want something that's, I'm going to hear everything. It's going to be very good. Mm-hmm. I'm just going with the D1. It's simple. Yeah. It sounds great. I'm not going to take a chance on something that someone describes as more colored, like, you know, a Phil phone. Like, okay, the Phil phone's awesome, and I love the Phil phone.
Yeah, I just listened for the first time.
Yeah, it's great, right? Like I love that headphone, and that would be something. Bassy. Yeah, that would be something I'm more in the market for, rather than like if I'm looking for my first headphone purchase, I would go with the D1. But I already have the Noir X, which I think is not flat, but it's very Harman, so it's very, you know,
it's balanced.
Yeah, it's balanced, but it's not super flat, but it's balanced. I hear everything with that. So then I went with the more colored tuning of the R70X Refine because it's fun and I don't really need to listen too critically to it. So you also have to take that into account. Like, okay, this is all worth the hype because people just know that it's a great headphone that someone can buy for their first purchase and just be like, okay, cool, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. All right, sweet, I'm done.
Yeah, amen, brother. Holy smokes, well done.
Hype is a tough thing to
talk about.
Because it's like,
well, you also have to look at price. Like we haven't even talked about. So that's just like in terms of sound, right? Because this hobby is a weird game we all play where we. Like you're listening to impressions on the Fish 9 and you're just like, shoot, dude, I love this hobby. I haven't heard the IM. Like
it's killing me, dude. It's killing me.
Wait till you hear it, man. I can't wait.
I know.
It's so
I'm
good.
excited. Yeah, I'm really excited.
But I just think that value. I know I always talk about value. But
it's one of the most important things in the hobby.
Hype. So like that's where like there's $500 IMs. There's a good amount of them out there. Like if we just pull it up, I actually want to pull it up really quick.
Braindance already comes to mind.
Yeah. So I mean, Braindance, variations. Because
that was a big one. Yeah, variations.
Obviously then Top Pro. I just keep talking about Top Pro because that was like generationally great.
Yeah, it still is. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's good. It's a good IM. So if you look at this $500 range, you got variations, Cascara, Aspire 2, whatever. You got obviously Top Pro, Braindance, and that's it. That's just at least what's on our website. I
can't even believe you mentioned the Cascara. I'm surprised.
Well, because it sucks. But anyway, dude, that looks so bad. Are you on the website where the $500 options right now?
Yeah.
So I'm zoomed in so that I see 10 IMs right now on this screen. Mm-hmm. Now the Chimera Imperial look bad. Like that don't look good. Moondrop Meteor don't look good either.
Moondrop Meteor is solid. People hated on that.
It don't look
like, dude,
good,
it does look rough.
Cascar looks awful. It just looks bad.
Yeah, it's not great. The all black helps. The blue is a little jarring.
I hate their cables.
I don't enjoy the cables, the flat cables.
Back to the hype thing.
Yeah.
I think that the reason why Top Pro was so insane is because it punches above its price point in a way that a lot of these other IEMs here don't do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, think about Aspire 2 is like, I just drummed with it all for a retreat at the church all weekend. And it was great, man. It was really, really, really good for live
Aspire
sound.
2, that IM rules.
Yeah, it's, funnily enough, it's not flat in its tuning.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, it's balanced and nothing is offensive.
Yeah.
And it worked really well with live sound.
That's awesome.
It made my drums, like, there's a lot of low mid detail and there's a lot of upper mid range emphasis.
Mm-hmm.
So weird kind of like combo, I think, a little bit, but it was really good for live sound. But I would say it's about a $500 set. Now, it's not, it doesn't have the greatest mid range of all time. I think just for music listening, it's not the most fun IM. Like, I'm not even talking about tuning. I just mean, like, I think there's even better neutral sets, right? I think it's about a $500 IM. Think about even Moondrop Variations, bro. It's a great set. Mm-hmm. But I think it's about a $500 IM. Maybe I'd give it, like, maybe it punches a little bit above. Like, there's some good detail. I like the bass. But, like, I don't think any of these IMs punch above like Top Pro does at $500. I think you just have to think about that when you are able to go to CanJam and listen to stuff. Like, when we were just at CanJam, people are like, I'll be back tomorrow because, like, I was just listening to the flagships today, but this is my budget, and tomorrow I'm going to really focus on, like, the details of, like, what I'm doing. Then once you do that and you get around to sets that are, like, really hyped up, I think then it's like, and only then you can really be like, yeah, this is worth the hype.
Yeah.
At least you can truly know. But again, if it looks like a fish and it swims... I'm gonna be the best dad one day, dude. I'm gonna say, like, I like love dad jokes. It's not even
dude,
a dad
they're awesome.
joke.
Yeah, it's a dad saying.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit.
This is a tough topic to dissect because there's so much that goes into it. Because it's hard to not experience FOMO with something like the D1, where it's like I'm in the headphone market. Every single video I've watched is saying the D1 is amazing. Like, I should probably
This is where it comes back to knowing the source, too. Yeah. Knowing who you're getting this information from. If you're listening to me and Matt talk about the D1, just know that we don't, like, I mean, we are both in the boat where I don't think I've listened to a headphone that truly has blown me away like IMs can.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not satisfied yet with the state of headphones. Mm-hmm. There's really good ones. Mm-hmm. There's really great value ones. I have my personal favorites, and I like headphones. But I love IMs way more. I think they're night and day better. I just do.
Yeah.
And that's who you're listening to, right? If you went and listened to Resolve, like, you're going to get the opposite take. Yeah. That dude loves headphones and knows so much about headphones.
Yeah.
Way more than me.
Yeah, he knows
so like,
much.
Whatever he's going to say about the D1, like, know that that's coming from a guy who loves headphones and who loves that headphone. Whatever I'm going to say about the D1, know that I'm nub and, like, I love IMs on my SR35. And it probably doesn't even sound good to most people. So that's why it's important, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Also, we wore monk costumes. I just feel like that needs to be brought up. Like, please, people, like, please.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, that was a good topic. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought that was
I think we talked about that for a while. How do you introduce people into this hobby?
Oh, you went with this one. I like this. I think I pick out the biggest party trick ones that I can find. Like, I'd say Fat Freak Deuce is like a total party trick because you give it to them with, like, because a lot of people are more inclined to enjoy bass than like a lot of people, buy consumer stuff because it has a lot of bass. The Sony XM series, like the XM4, when I first bought it, I was like, I need to EQ more bass into this with Spotify because it's awesome. And it's like, sounds so bassy. And then it's like, everything else is drowned out. It's like, this rules.
This is awesome.
So it's like, I want to introduce to people that, like, you can have all that bass, but it can also sound really good. Like, so like the Deuce is like a cool gateway drug for people to be like, holy crap, like, this is nuts, but also, like, vocals are really clear. There's pretty good treble extension here. Like, this is awesome. Like, how much is this? Oh, it's $250. Like, what? Like, no way. Like, this is like, I totally want to get this, So I think kind of finding those outliers here and there. Because if I showed someone, like, I've showed Abby my 64 Audio Neo, And like she listened, she's like, yeah, it definitely sounds good. Like I don't really know why why is this $1,700? And you kind of break it down, and it's like I don't think the sound is the first thing that jumps out to like someone who hasn't really been in this hobby as like head and shoulders better than what they've ever experienced. Right. But when I think everybody's had that experience where then you start to really break things down, like from a build perspective, of course, the sound, and you start to appreciate the nuance it has. It's like, wow, this is awesome. But I think kind of giving the nub something to really chew on at first is fun.
That is fun.
Yeah, like
it's almost fun to break their brain a little bit.
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
Too, like, oh, you've never heard any of this? Why don't you listen to the Audio Mark IV? Mark IV.
Yeah.
And then they're like, holy crap, this is amazing. Yeah. And then like they go home and then they listen to their AirPods and they're like, oh. Like, yeah. And then they come back. It's like, okay, well, you're not going to spend $1,200 because that's insane. And you don't even really know if you like this hobby. Yeah. But let's talk about some of the Z-God options. Yeah. Like that's when like I think you can hook someone almost by like, which like seems like manipulative somehow. Yeah.
You don't know what you're missing.
But my aunt and uncle came to Can Jam Dallas because they're local to that area.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously I don't get to see them as much because they live in Texas and I live in New Jersey. But they came to Can Jam Dallas, and he has been interested in this hobby as long as I've been working here. Mm-hmm. He's like, whoa, like this is pretty cool. And so it was cool for him to be able to come, and he was checking a couple of things out and walking around the show floor. And he really likes Top Pro and Protocol Max. I think that's what he wants to get.
Nice.
And he went back to, he didn't buy it then. He's like, let me chew on it. What can you do? Friends and family discount, whatever. Mm-hmm. But then he said he went back to the office Monday. And I don't think he works in the office every day, but I think when he does, it's a pretty big, like, open, I think he's got a pretty big office. People. He works for Lens Crafters, but like on the corporate side, he's big wig. Okay. I think there's just a lot of people there, and he's like, dude, like, he said, like, he texted me like early on Monday morning, like, my ears are broken. Like, this sucks. Mm-hmm. And he's like, send me the links to the stuff I was listening to. I think sometimes, man, all you got to do is just show people.
For sure. They don't know what they're missing out on.
Because they don't, that's exactly right. They don't know what they're missing out on. And then they always say the same thing, like, I'm hearing things I've never heard before, or, it's like listening to music for the first time. You know what I always thought of Bloom before I started? What got me interested is Bloom, I guess, sponsored, like, at our church. They do plays. Like,
yeah.
It's called Triple Threat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, how do I explain this on a podcast?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
it's just like
it's just like a program that's run by somebody that's at the church that I go to, that Maddie used to go to, where people sign up and they do plays like Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it's like a drama program.
It's a drama program.
Like if they're homeschooled, they don't have a drama program. They can sign up for this, if their school doesn't,
or just if they're in the church or whatever. Because they actually do a really good job, and we have a nice church. So like, just I think being able to perform there is cool. Like, there's a lot of people come, but anyway. My little brother is into plays and stuff. He's like an actor. And I would go to the Triple Threat plays, and they would give you like the bill. Like the playbill. And I remember on this huge ad on the back, the whole
I know
back,
the exact one you're talking about.
It was the whole back of the ad.
The string. Yeah.
It was a Bloom Audio advertisement, and it said, "Make your music sound better." And I was like, whoa. First of all, I was like, I want, like, Maddie definitely designed this. Because I didn't.
Like, Andrew did. Yeah, Andrew designed that. Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
Wow, good cooking.
I know. Because I remember seeing it. I sent it to him. I was like, dude, did you design this? And he's like, yeah, I did. I was like, dude, this looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, you did a really good job.
So, I mean, that was just cool. Like, I think that those kind of conversations with your friends of like, yeah, like, man, like, you're a big, oh my gosh, I keep burping because of this stupid Spindrift. I'm sorry. But I think those conversations are important. Like, like, you're like a big, like, music person. Like, I think just about everybody in the world loves music, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever met someone that doesn't love music?
I've met people that I'm like, what do you listen to? And it's like, like, I don't really listen to much. Like, I listen to the radio when I can or stuff like that. And even that, I'm just like, I'm very interested in. But it's not like it's not like they're like, oh, I hate music. I listen in complete silence in my car. Yeah. Like, I've never met somebody like that. Like, I've met the people that are just like, oh, I don't know.
I guess I can't say that because I think Justice just told me the other day he doesn't like listening to music. So
really?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not a big music fan. I'm like, okay.
He's okay.
I
That's
know.
interesting.
Yeah, it
yeah.
is. It's
When
very
he starts to,
interesting.
yeah.
I
Okay.
know it's
All right.
very interesting, but I guess I have met people like that. But the most of the time they are, and I think that there's a ton of huge music fans that aren't audiophiles at all.
Yeah.
And like, imagine like for them, like that would have been me before I worked here. Like like music's like my life, and
Yeah.
like for me like to come here and then like now I'm like, I feel like now man, this is weird, but I feel like now I'm less of a fan of music, I'm more of a fan of audio. Isn't that crazy? I don't know when that
I
happens.
know it does kind of sneak up
Because
on
I
you,
don't
and
be
you got to
listening.
get back
I don't
to.
listen to music that much at home, like
Yeah.
because I don't have like a true like home setup. So like I'm like my ears are broken. Like it actually is kind of
Yeah,
hard for me.
I know.
I like my AirPods.
I was
guess.
talking about this to someone the other day.
You listen to less music now that you're an audiophile?
Well, that
Let's
and
talk
like
about that.
my ears are broken now. Like
Yeah.
I don't have my audio set up at home for my like TV. And it's just like listening like the TV speakers are so bad, and it's like this is garbage. Like
Sonos
this
will save you
sounds
there.
so bad.
Yeah.
Like they're so bad. Like it's crazy, and it's just
so
like
bad.
people
Stuff that never used to bother you before.
No,
right?
I grew up listening out of TV speakers.
You used to listen. We used to in your old room at your old house. You had
Yeah.
like some crappy
Physio soundbar setup that's just like
Dude,
whatever.
That John probably so mid.
Yeah, and it's like I can't now. It's like I don't even really want to watch TV.
Well,
with
that's
it
what breaks my
bad.
heart.
Yeah,
Because I think you would like. I
love
you,
movies. Yeah.
Well, you do love movies. I think in another world, like you're like a cinephile like me. I truly. Feel
Oh my
that
gosh,
way.
yeah. When I have like a bigger space and like can really flesh something out and like make something like a really good listen, like
Get that
listening and like
77
like
Yeah.
that dude. Oh my gosh, I'd probably watch a movie every day.
I guess I'm just saying like it is a funny thing. I feel like we almost switched topics, but I actually. This is like weird to admit. I do think I listen to less music now that I'm an audiophile.
I don't know though. You listen to so much music.
Well, I
here,
listen to
yeah.
music every single day at work.
here,
So I
yeah.
guess I should say I listen to less music outside of work.
I totally.
I listen to music in the car, but like.
No, I don't really anymore, which is bad.
Wow.
I do on like road, like long trips and stuff like that. But
Like
when I'm commuting to work, which is only 9 minutes, I'm more inclined to listen to short snippets of a podcast or a presentation on something or like a book. I don't know, like just a little one chapter thing. Like it's just like, dude, it's not.
How do you combat that? Like how do you
I don't know.
Because you know what?
I don't know.
Listen, there's some audiophiles like it's funny, Mark just commented and said that something was the most audiophile he's ever seen in a bad way. And I think that there is
It was the $60 4/4 on the Moondrop. I am.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's right.
It is fun. It is.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
So.
But I think that there are like people that, how do I say this without being offensive?
Oh.
I think there are audiophiles that other audiophiles would look at and kind of like roll their eyes like,
oh my
"Holy
gosh.
smokes."
Yeah. And that's in anything. I mean,
Yeah, that's in anything, but I
Yeah.
don't want to be rude. I'm just saying, like, how do you stop yourself from like getting to that point and like forgetting what this is all about, baby? It's about music. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah, I know.
How do you stop yourself? Because then we'd be getting emails like, this is like a side thing, but so I checked out in Reamaze this morning. Someone was like, it was like the most audiophile email ever. You would only know, I guess, if you were like in e-commerce in this hobby. But he was like, will you be matching all Black Friday deals? If so, are they returnable or refundable? I'm like, bro, that's an audiophile, bro. He forgot what this is all about, bro.
I mean, he could just be deal hunting.
Bro, but you know he's not. You know what kind of customer that is. And that's why I'm saying, like that's...
I can't assume that. I don't know.
Yes, you do, bro. And the camera's in your face, bro.
It is. It's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting.
Do you know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, of course I do.
So how do you protect yourself from that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it myself because it's like, yeah, I listened to, like, I was just thinking when we were talking about that. Like when I put in my AirPods and I'm working around the house, like I'm way more inclined to put on a podcast than I am music.
Yeah. Well, AirPods are podcast machines.
Yeah, they're podcast machines.
But it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would like to hear other people's thoughts on this.
Yeah.
I guess, you know what? Does that just show like maybe other people are just more dedicated than me?
Well,
I don't be bringing my. Well, here's the thing. I do so much listening at work. Like
Yeah.
I'm listening to music all day.
Yeah.
Like for my 9 to 5. I wonder if it's a thing where it's like I have to sit back and remember that like this is a really rare job and like
Yeah.
most people like I love this hobby, but I do it for hours a day, every day. I guess some people get off work and they look forward to being able to do that.
I will say for people like me and you who are similar and replaying the same music over and over and over again, I have to really branch out and I have to listen to new music and I have to find new artists. Yeah, and dude, it's so hard for me. I want to listen to the same artists every day. I do.
Yeah.
Because I actually don't get tired of it. Which is kind of bad. Like I kind of wish I got tired of this.
I know, me too.
I don't get tired of it. No. So that's what's the problem. It's like I need to branch out and find new music, and when I do, I feel more rewarded when I find an album that I'm like, I've never listened to this, and I want to go back to it. This is awesome.
I almost want to say, and shout out Yusuf for saying I don't dig deep. Yeah, I almost want to say something that would almost validate him in saying that, which it's gonna make me sound nub. I don't care because I know it's not real. But I almost feel like maybe playlist people like music more than album people. And the only reason I'm an album person.
I'm an album person.
But
playlist is interesting.
Dude, it's crazy. But back in the day, like I think before I became like a true album person, I was just like, I love this song. I love this song. I love this song. I was making playlists. Like, right? Like, you know, a playlist that has like 30 hours of music. Like just like these bombshell Spotify playlists, right? I almost wonder if like the freedom in like different artists, different genres, like just it sounds clinically insane to me to listen to something like that and not care about what you're listening to. But I almost wonder if there's like a certain freedom in that lets you enjoy music more. Because for me, I get stuck on the same albums. Like I've been playing the same 25 records like for the last 700 days. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Like the new Whir album came out last Christmas. Haven't stopped listening to it every single day because I love that band and I love that record. But now part of that is also our job because we have to be right reference tracks.
I was literally just about to say reference tracks. I was like, people probably think I'm insane if I were to tell them when I went to Can Jam, like, I listen to the same 6 songs.
I have a playlist on my DAP.
Yeah.
And on my phone.
Yeah.
Depending on what I'm listening
to. Imagine you tell an outsider who's not into this hobby. I went to a convention this weekend. I tested all this different gear and I listened to the same 6 songs over and over and over.
It's mental illness.
Again. Yeah. It's the definition of insanity. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. But you do get a different result.
Well, there are different results.
Yeah. But it's like, it's just on the brink of insanity. It's insane.
Dude, it is
if all this stuff sounded the same, I'd be like.
Well, that's why it's so hard to tell people how to get into this hobby.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm usually pretty transparent with people when I talk about like Bloom, or if people ask me questions about it that like I know aren't interested. Like if friends ask me like, what do you do? Like, oh, tell me more about that. I usually am like, it's super nerdy. Like, like it's so like, and like sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I know you're not. I know you like, you wouldn't like it. Like you wouldn't.
I checked myself. I was out to dinner and Connor's wife was asking me about my job, and it was like, I had to reel it in because I was like, I can't. Like, I just know.
Wait, what did you say? Do you remember what you said that made you realize that like you were being that guy and like no one had spoken in 2 minutes?
Yeah, because she was like asking about traveling and stuff, and then Connor had brought up, he was like, oh, and like the podcast and stuff, right? And I was like, yeah, you know. I was like, now I'm that guy that's like telling people, yeah, I have a podcast.
Dude.
It's bad, dude. Whatever.
It is bad because people bring it up with it sucks.
Yeah,
dude.
it sucks.
It sucks. Oh, it's actually embarrassing too.
Yeah.
Because like I'm
so numb. Like,
not only am I completely numb and have imposter syndrome, it's also like we are like. Preface this by saying we are so happy with this, like
so
over the moon, so passionate about this podcast and the view counts. But again, it ain't this past weekend. It ain't Matt and Shane's secret pod.
I think that would
talking
worry.
Baseball.
I think that would scare me more if it was that size.
Yeah, of course. Because then it would be like, because those guys, like think about the John Boy guys and like all that they do, like you know, like Jake from John Boy is on like 4 different podcasts, right? Like that is literally his life. Like it's not like we do the podcast on the side of content creation. Like they just do podcasts, right? Like that's someone that really has a podcast. For us, it's like yeah, we're like, but it is crazy though.
It is.
But anyway, so you're talking about the podcast, you're talking about travel. When did you realize that you were just giving them audiophile junk that they didn't care about?
I don't know. Just like, like, oh, we're more on the boutique side of things, like, about Sony and Bose and all this shit. Like, we're more like, it's different. It's like, all right, I can't start breaking down. Well, if you really want to get into the intricacies of things, it's like I just can't do that. Like, I just can't bring myself to do that. And I'll talk about it to people who care. Like, Abby will ask me about work and things like that, and I'll tell her more than she don't care either. But like, I'll tell her more of the fine details than I am just sitting at a restaurant talking to my friends who I want to learn more about them, because I talk about this stuff all day, every day. It's like, I want to know more about you.
That is so funny to me.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I know. I was like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing here? This is crazy.
Did Abby give you one a little?
Actually, yes.
Did she you guys are sitting next to each other, right? I presume, right? And I know for sure you're talking about Bloom Audio, and you get a little.
So it wasn't
about. So Connor, how's your new job?
Oh my god.
Did she do that?
It was actually about a different topic. I forget what I was talking about. I think it was the economy.
Oh my gosh. You're the worst, dude. You never leave the house. You don't see any of your friends. No. You and your wife go take your
Connor brought it up. And then so me and Connor started going back and forth.
But the ladies are there. I know the ladies. That they're not gonna like that, bro. Come on.
Me and Connor, and then when we got back to the house, we just nerded out. We just started going. And we were like, Connor, can you show me the guest room? Yeah, I think we have a soft spot over here. So I start testing the. I'm like, oh yeah, we got a few soft spots here. It's fine. Maybe you go into the crawl and maybe check for dry routes. And then it's just like, all right, we have a moment. Like, all right, so with the current state of the economy.
Oh yeah, you're just hiding. Yeah, you bore them. That's your.
Abby.
I feel so bad for the Abbies. Bro.
I know. It's Abby and Abby.
Did they have a good time?
They had a great time because when we got back to the house, they started playing with the cats, and Abby loves cats. And we did all you can eat sushi. I mean, who's mad at all you can eat sushi? But yeah, they have 4 cats, and they started playing with the cats and stuff, and they were having a great time. But me and Connor were breaking down the intricacies of the ever-evolving economic state of the United States of America.
Yeah, I think that's insane. I think for me, it happened last night. I was at your brother's house.
Yeah,
and they asked me about my job.
Yeah,
and it's weird, especially now that I'm mostly doing content. Yeah. It's weird to be like. Yeah, I make content. I'm
a TikToker.
It's 1,000 views.
I'm a TikToker.
I spent 24 man hours last week on a video that got I think 1.4K views. I literally spent 20. I spent Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday editing Can Jam Dallas 2025 video. It's a 26-minute video. It's so funny, man.
Came out great.
How lucky are we?
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. I love it so much. But I have to guard myself. I think when I first started, I was way worse. I was like, oh, it's the coolest place in the world. We have all this stuff and this, and this. And then when you do that, it's like, now that I'm almost 4 years in, I know how to reel it in and give a digestible spiel. That's here's a entryway into what I do. Now let's talk about you again.
I think I'm so self-aware that I just know that no one cares.
Yeah, I know.
Cause I'm just a pretty insecure guy in general. So I think if I'm just in a group of people and my job gets brought up, I'm not gonna sit there and be like,
yeah.
So recently I've been listening to the Do New 142.
Dude, oh my gosh, I think I would just leave.
Dude, I think we got to call it. I think
this was fun.
This was
fun for anybody but the listener.
This might be one of those apps where we get a Slack from Andrew and he's like, good episode, boys. A little less silliness next time. I think he's only done that once, right? I think our second episode.
Watch the rambling. Watch the rambling.
He hasn't said that in a while, man.
No, that's what
wasn't that the second
episode? It
was
the second where he's like,
so
cut back on the rambling.
That's funny because we obviously on the first episode, which was so fun to look back on now.
Yeah.
I actually literally can't. It's so cringe. And it wasn't even that long ago. It was 24 weeks ago. But
24 hours.
This is a big 24 episode. Well, just because we keep talking about the podcast. Yeah. But we obviously had no idea what we were doing. We had no idea who the show was targeted for. We thought was very different than who it ended up actually landing with at the time. And we had no idea. Matt started interviewing me out of nowhere. But we did a pretty high and dry, straight cut episode.
Yeah.
Talked audio. You know, dropped some wisdom. It was cool. And then and it was really like a trial run. We actually weren't even sure if we were going to release it. And then Andrew was like, "I love it, boys. Full green light.
Let's
full
go.
throttle. Let's actually dig.
I was like, oh.
Let's dig into this. Let's pursue this. I absolutely love it."
Yeah, that was surprising me.
And then we were like, we feel like we got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the Porsche.
Well, do you remember the one episode where we were dunking on
iBasso?
and we just cut the camera, we started dying laughing. I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time.
Because we knew the whole time how bad it was. But that was like, so that might have been episode 2 or 3 though. But like, I know episode 2, it was just like, we got the green light from Andrew. And then we started doing kind of like what we do now. Like it was like right away, it was like, okay, we can take the mask off. Like we can do whatever.
Like, let's go.
And Andrew was like, he was like, okay, this is a little bit different than. And now we're 24 episodes in.
I'll say this, man. This was probably a more casual episode, but like with the way customer support's going and content being on a strict schedule and everything, it's good to cut back and have a little loosey-goosey session because the spec talk in customer service right now is at a new volume that we have not seen before, and we're just talking gear all day.
We got to give shout out to Marty and Chin, because
they're going
the coming weeks. Hell is upon us, gentlemen.
Yeah.
And
We're
you've
here.
seen it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But it's upon us here in customer service, and we got to give them some love for like the fact that we've been in here for what, just over an hour.
Just over an hour.
We've been doing this. We've been chopping.
And I've been watching them. I've been monitoring them. They've been doing well.
And they're out there on the.
They're in the
The
trenches. They're
lines.
blind firing.
Dude, they're on the trenches. Like,
top row.
I'm hit. Another live check. Go.
Send me a replacement cable. We gotta get one out. Go.
I can only do 12% on the Crimson cable. That was me this morning. Someone asked for 40% off. Like, come on. All right, dude. We have to wrap it up. Speak of them, we gotta get back to them.
Yeah.
I gotta get this video done.
What video is it? This? Oh, I don't want to spoil it.
I gotta edit the podcast.
Oh, okay. I meant
I gotta get this done because I'm leaving.
I know the video this week. Oh, you're leaving at 4?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sorry. Thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts.
Seriously.
This is like truly a highlight of my week every week. I love that I get to do this, and
Me
I
too.
love that you guys are listening. I love the engagement. 630 views on the last episode, baby.
Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Peace, noobs. Holy smokes.
Wow.